I never knew I could change my life by quitting rice, pasta, and bread, but I did. 70 days ago, I made this video. So I believe I have gotten to the point where I have hit rock bottom. I checked my weight today and I weighed 126 kg. And I was not shocked because me too, I know what I've been eating. But this is definitely the heaviest I have ever been. And I know for sure that something has to change. Something has to be different. 70 days from today, I will be 27. I'll be 27 on the 27th of March, which is my golden birthday. And I want to just try. I want to give myself an opportunity to celebrate this win. Celebrate the fact that something is different. I was at a place where I knew something had to change. I had done the same thing over and over again, and I had to do something different. I've struggled with my weight all my adult life for sure, and most of my teenage life too. It was just a common thing. Most people in my family did, I also did. I've done all the different diets you can think of, and I'm not going to start naming them, but trust me, I had done them. And I wanted to try something different, call it a mini experiment. So I've come up with my challenge, which I have called 70 Soft. I'm gonna go with these 4 rules for my diet and for my fitness. So the first one is no pastry, no rice, no pasta. And before you come to tell me about eating it in moderation or just being in a calorie deficit, hello, I've tried everything. I know that I do not have the willpower to just eat a small serving of rice and go my way. I know that when I make the jollof rice, which is literally almost the best in the world, I cannot just eat a small serving and go away. So at this point, because I am in a critical situation, I need to take critical measures. So I'm cutting it off for now. I wanted something that would challenge me. I knew that if it was easy, it would be easier for me to slip back into my old ways. And I also wanted something that would build confidence in me, because the truth is, when you failed over and over trying to do one thing, you lose confidence in your ability to do it. And so I went with what was hardest for me. Now, the next rule is 7,000 steps a day. Everybody says 10K is the good number, the great number, and I hope I can work myself up till 10K steps. But now my average steps are like 3K, and I want to take it slow since I'm also changing my food up. So 7K steps a day, no excuses. The third rule, gym 3 times a week. This is something I know I can do, especially when I have a personal trainer. I've had one before, and I was even going 4 times a week. So I believe I can do this. This would be majorly for strength training, just to make sure I'm building muscle. And then lastly, 2 liters of water per day. Now, I can't do a gallon of water per day, which is another reason why I'm not doing 75 hard. I don't want to pee throughout the night, but I can increase my water intake from 1 liter, which is averagely what I do now, to 2 liters. These bottles are 500 ml. So that means that I'm just going to be having 4 of these bottles every day, which I think is doable. I'm promising myself to do this for the next 70 days and see what happens by my birthday. I had to reteach my body new foods, and that's what I did. I tried different things. I tried potatoes, I tried salads. So today is supposed to be, I don't know, maybe day 10. It was a rough day. It's still very rough. I feel so alone. And it was hard. I felt like just eating pizza and stuffing myself, but I did not. I ate potatoes, but potatoes can't do the same thing pizza would do. But it was hard. It was so hard. I haven't gotten much steps in. This is 7 p.m. I'm on 1K steps. I know I can do it in 1 hour. So I'm gonna get up and move. I came to school. But yeah, it was hard. I think a trigger is being at home with no plans, because this is Saturday. So just being at home can be a trigger. But I did not. I think if it was usual me, I definitely would have ordered. And it was so hard. But I keep feeling like I want to see this experiment till the end. I want to get to the end of this one for myself. I have all these doubts of whether or not it will be successful. But I just want to try. So I'm trying. I made sure I had vegetables in every meal and I enjoyed it. I learned how to make different types of dressing so that my salads would taste better. And so I learned that, oh, you could feel full with eating more salads, type of some type of carb, and then a lot of protein. And so I learned how to manage my plates better in those 70 days. Hi friends, so today is week 2. I have successfully not had pasta, bread, rice, and I have drank water, taken 7,000 steps for 2 weeks now. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud. So most of my carbs have come from either vegetables, fruits, or potato. And I know that I can do better with how much of the potato I'm eating. So maybe I'll try to work on that. But I've been showing up at the gym 3 times a week. I'm very happy. I'm actually very, very happy. Hi friends. I sat down here 4 weeks ago and I told you guys I'm going to change my life. And this is the first time in a long time I'm actually keeping to what I said I would do regarding weight loss. Guys, I did it. No pasta, no bread, no rice for 4 weeks. Whoo! Okay. I think I deserve a dance break. Honestly, I can't believe it. I've gone to the gym at least 3 times weekly. I've kept to my 7,000 steps a day. I even bumped it up to 8K from yesterday. I'm so proud of myself. I don't even know who this person is. How do I feel? I feel really good. I do miss the food though. I'm not gonna lie. I miss my rice. I miss my bread. I miss all of that. I've been somebody who has tried different weight loss attempts, including having coaches. But I learned quickly that having like a set meal prep of like, oh, this is what you eat every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner will not work for me, because maybe I am naturally someone who likes to revolt or rebel. So it just did not work well for me. Eventually, I started counting calories, and I think that was a game changer. So I put my calorie limit at 2,000 calories. I calculated my maintenance calories and I took out some calories from that. So right now I'm in a deficit of about 600 calories per day, which is fine. On the weekends I allow myself get to like 2,100. And if you're not someone who is into calories, I totally get it. I wasn't into it before. Actually, I've gone through different seasons where I'm into it and seasons where I'm not. But I did not start off with counting calories because I just couldn't be bothered. But now I'm counting because I just want to make sure, even with the other food like the meats and the vegetables and oats and potatoes, I'm not overdoing it. So I have been counting calories. And yeah, I feel good. I really do feel good. I feel a little more in control of food now. I did not try to do a 1,200 or 1,500 calories. One, because when I calculated my deficit using this calculator I will put on the screen, it showed me that my maintenance calorie was 2,700. So 2,000 was already a good enough deficit. That was the first reason. Second reason is those things are not sustainable. Like if a grown woman eating 1,200, I don't know, 1,300, 14, I don't think it's sustainable, at least not for me. So I knew for sure that I wasn't going to do that. I was going to give myself enough fuel, and I also began to respect myself more. Don't skip the meal. You're going to be hungry and you will not like how you feel when you're hungry. Why are you punishing yourself? Why are you doing this to yourself? There were days where I went over 2,000 calories. I never went over my maintenance, which was 2,700 calories, but there were days where I went above 2,000, and it was fine because I understood what I was doing and I was not going to punish myself the next day. Yeah. What has changed? I feel a lot more self-control towards food. I feel more confident in my ability to manage cravings, manage my plate, eat balanced meals. That is what has changed. I found healthier ways to make the things I want. So I would make tortilla pizzas. So because I wasn't eating bread, but I could eat low carb keto tortillas. So I would make tortilla pizzas when I'm craving like an actual pizza. Hi friends, so it's day 34 and I almost cannot believe that I have not eaten rice, pasta or bread for 34 days. And now I look forward to eating dinners that look like this. I actually get excited about that. I'm so happy and I'm so excited that I'm not feeling myself. I'm actually doing what I said I would do. So yeah, day 34. I feel happier with movement because another part of the challenge was to make sure that I got at least 7,000 steps, which I actually increased to 8,000 steps. I feel very, very rejuvenated and more eager to move. I actually want to do a couch to 5K, which EB of 70 days ago would not even dare. I feel happy moving. I was in the gym 3 times a week. I had a personal trainer. We lifted weights. So that also made me feel a lot stronger. Another thing is that I just don't feel as scared of movement as I used to. I feel like I always used to think, oh, I won't be able to do it. It's not people who look like me or who are as big as me that do those kind of things. But now I feel a lot more confident. And sometimes I just stay and remember that it literally just took a decision, and I feel like my life has changed, honestly, in terms of my approach to food, in terms of my approach to movement. And something I would definitely recommend for anybody who is trying to do any kind of change is write down the goals. So for me, that singular act of being able to tick a goal off every day I did it, it was so beautiful for me. It was actually what kept me going. There were times where I almost did not get my 7,000 steps or 8,000 steps, and I had to do it in school. I had to do it standing while talking to friends. So instead of sitting, I would stand and I would march on the spot. There were days where I got the 7 or 8,000 steps before midnight, just before midnight. But I knew I had to tick that box, so we have to move. So it was a holistic change. It was a holistic change. I'm gonna keep doing the boxes till I hit my goal, and I'm going to share more about like my actual weight loss numbers towards the end of the video. But yes, it has been such a beautiful change. My husband has been my greatest supporter. Since I told him, I did not even tell him I wasn't eating rice and pasta till like maybe 4 weeks into the challenge or much later, because I didn't want anybody to discourage me. The truth is, whenever you say you want to do something, that's where most people will start saying, oh, it's not healthy, oh, it's not sustainable. But you have been eating rice and pasta all your life and you are still the same. So allow me do something different for once. And that was my approach. So literally, only my husband knew about this challenge, and then some of my friends, because when we would go out I would have to say no to food and all. It feels like the best birthday present I could have given myself. I don't feel like I need to take a nap every time I eat. That is something that used to be me. I was having knee pain, I was having back pain. I no longer have those. My knee doesn't hurt. I'm squatting 100 pounds now, and my knee doesn't hurt. My back doesn't hurt when I have to stand for long. I went on a hike. It was a 2.5 mile hike. That's not much, but then it was also elevated. And I felt so good after. There was no pain. I came home and I even danced a lot after that. Those are all the non-scale victories that I have experienced just by deciding that I want to change my life. So now let's talk about the victories, like the actual numbers. I started out this challenge weighing 126.5. As I speak to you now, I weigh 117. 117, that is 9.5 kg lost. I'm going to put the pounds on the screen. I actually thought I was going to lose 10 kg by the time I do this video, but I'll take 9.5. I have not weighed 117 in at least 2 years. So that is wild. I don't want to cry, but that is wild. That is wild. I remember seeing the numbers just drop every week. 6 kg up! Oh my god, I'm so happy. 6 weeks today, exactly 6 weeks today, 6 kg off. So that's 1 kg per week. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you, Jesus, because this consistency, it can only be God. It was an average of about 1 kg every week. And there were times when I thought nothing was happening because I thought nothing was happening. Then I would go on the scale and there's 1 kg gone, just like that. And it didn't feel so hard. It didn't feel like I was torturing myself. It felt like I actually loved myself and I was doing what was right for myself. And every time I would tell my husband and he would celebrate me, literally that man, if I just go to the gym for one day, he would say, babe, your stomach has reduced. And it wasn't because he didn't like my body, but I mean, he was supporting me because this is a life or death thing. This is not a matter of how do you look. This is a matter of what is happening to your internal organs. Are we safe? Are we going to have the next 30, 40 years together? Are we going to see our children and our children's children? If I have babies, would I be able to run after them? That was all the motivation. So he was really, really supporting me. And yeah, I'm not going to see the 120s again by God's grace. By God's grace. 117 kg. My goal this year is to go below 100 kg. For me, that's enough. If I get to 99, good job, Edie. So that means that I have about 18 kg to lose this year. I'm going to break it again into 10s because I feel like that just works for my brain. But yeah, it feels good to know that something is bad and I'm doing something about it. It feels good to know that I am not just waiting for life to happen for one day when the magic motivation would come. I'm still going to be eating my 1800 calories. My plan is to continue movement, at least 8,000 steps a day, to continue lifting 3 times a week, and I want to see if I can add a couch to 5K on the other days I am not lifting, especially now that spring is here and the weather is a bit better. Now to the big question, will I still will I still not eat rice, pasta, and bread? The answer is yes and no. So no, I will not be eating pasta, at least for now. I don't see any reason to reintroduce pasta into my diet. I just don't like it enough and I don't miss it enough. And also, it's just one of the less nutritional foods. I mean, no offense, especially I mean store-bought pasta. I feel like if you do homemade one, it may be a little better. So for now, I don't see a need to introduce pasta back. But rice, yes, I will. Now, the only difference is I am more aware of portion sizes. Remember, I am still trying to do my calorie deficit, so still eating around 1800 calories. So what that means is 25% carbs, 25% protein, and 50% veggies. I'm more aware of that. I know how to make myself fuller. So I'll try out rice. I still eat potatoes, corn, beans, other forms of carbs. As for breads, I already eat tortilla wraps, low carb ones, and I'm fine with that. I don't see the need to introduce like traditional bread, especially the really nice ones. I still feel like I may not be able to withstand the temptation to be in a calorie deficit with like traditional bread. By traditional bread, I mean like Nigerian bread, not just the bread in the shelves at Walmart. Those ones are not even that great. Like brioche breads, for instance, I don't think I would be able to manage that well, and I don't see the need for it. So I could buy like a keto bun if I really want to make a burger, but I think that's about it. I think for me it's just some of these things are not necessary, especially since I have gotten used to eating other things now. I know that it's very easy to say things, so for me I'm still going to have my list. I'm still going to be trying to tick because it's important for me to lose the weight and feel better, feel healthier. So I will keep pushing. I will keep drinking water and just doing all the things that have brought me here. Losing 9.5 kg has been good, has been effort, has been patience. Because whenever I have my period, I add 1 kg. Like, I mean, I'm not really adding 1 kg, but the scale shows me that that can be really, really discouraging. So it's been all of that put together, and I'm grateful to be in this position and hopeful for what is ahead. I'm going to be doing a lot more fitness content because that's just the stage of life I am in right now. I am a girl who cares about what goes into her body. I'm a girl who cares about movement, and that would show more in my content. So thank you so much for watching up until now. If you have other questions just about this journey, if you feel inspired, if there's something you want to change, I want to hear about it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.